There are places in this world that call us long before we ever arrive. Places that whisper to our soul, inviting us to slow down, to listen, to simply be. And for me, Kuredu was one of those places. For 2 weeks I lived on this tiny stretch of paradise. Surrounded by the vast embrace of the Indian Ocean. It's quite beautiful though to sit here and listen to the rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, and in this case, thunder as well. Now there's a lesson to be learned.
We must take a key.
Can I have that key? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it underneath the ashtray.
Time moved differently here. The days melted into one another like waves rolling in and out. The rhythm of nature setting the pace of life. Each morning, the rising sun painted the sky in shades of gold and pink, casting its glow over the island as the world slowly woke up. The first few days felt like a deep exhale, like my body and mind were adjusting to the new frequency. One where everything was softer, more intentional, more alive. One of the most unforgettable parts of my time here was the ocean itself. The Maldivian sea isn't just something you look at, it's something you step into, something you feel, something that welcomes you like an old friend. I spent hours snorkeling, letting the current carry me into another world. A world of silent beauty, of effortless movement, of life in its purest form. I swam alongside creatures that have existed for millions of years. Majestic manta rays, wise old turtles, tiny fish in every colour imaginable. Each one moving with grace, completely in tune with the water, reminding me of how simple life can be when we surrender to the flow. And then there was the night. When the sun dipped below the horizon, the island became something else entirely. the sky darkened to an inky blue, and the stars, brighter than I had seen in years, spread across the sky like tiny portals to the universe. The air felt different, charged with something ancient and sacred. Evenings on Kuredu were filled with warmth, not just the heat of the day lingering on my skin, but the warmth of connection. I sat with the locals, listened to their stories, sharing moments of quiet understanding. There's something special about people who live by the sea, something steady, something knowing. Their lives are intertwined with the tides, their hearts tuned to the rhythms of the natural world. They reminded me that simplicity is a gift, that slowing down isn't about doing less, it's about feeling more.
Every time new guests arrive on the island, they get a nice greeting. It's quite magical.
And then there were the moments of solitude, the times when it was just me, the island, and the space to reflect. I walked the shoreline, letting the waves kiss my feet, feeling the energy of this place seep into my bones. I sat in silence, watching the way the palm leaves swayed, the way the ocean never stopped moving, never stopped breathing.
Do I look like a Bond girl?
Oh yes, kind of.
More special than Special Agent.
Give her a thumbs up. Bless.
This trip wasn't just about escaping, it was about returning to myself. Kuredu arrived in my life at a time of change, a time when I was shedding old layers, stepping into something new, something unknown, and somehow the island held space for that transition. It reminded me that healing doesn't have to be loud, it doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes healing is just sitting in stillness, feeling the warmth of the sun, listening to the ocean's endless song.
Never been on a jet ski before.
No.
Wish her luck.
Yeah, I'm going to need it, I think.
We might hear some screaming later on. We're joined by Lewis and Laura.
And here you go.
And
Suma.
the star of the
Nice to
show.
meet you.
You're going to look after us, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. So I want two names.
Okay. Any names?
No,
Oh,
you
our
and
names.
Mel.
Well, I'm just going to read this because you've got to read small print. It says, blah 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 blah. If you drown, it's tough.
Yeah.
There's something about Kuredu that whispers trust. A gentle call to let go, to lean in, to surrender to the unknown. And so I did. Fear has a way of gripping you, of making you second guess, of holding you back from the wild. Breathtaking experiences that are waiting just beyond it. But here, surrounded by turquoise waters and the warmest of souls, I chose differently.
Here we go. Wants to laugh at me. Hey, you're not allowed to slap at your hands.
From the back side.
That's not.
A tip, yeah? If you fall, take him with you.
Yes, now I get high five.
Fall and at least he take his life jacket with you.
I climbed onto a jet ski, my heart bounding, the vastness of the ocean stretching before me. With newfound friends beside me, we raced across the waves, the salty breeze tangling in our hair, the sun kissing our skin. We were free, laughing, screaming, alive. And then, beneath the surface, in the quiet hush of the deep, we found them, the turtles. Majestic, unbothered, drifting effortlessly in the currents, as if reminding me there's nothing to fear when you flow with life, when you embrace the unknown with an open heart. And in that moment, I felt it, the surrender, the trust, the beauty of saying yes to something bigger than fear.
How are you, babe? Are you okay?
I'm alright.
Yeah. We're so glad we wore masks.
That was a good idea.
This is fun. Hey?
I wait till you put your mask back
Okay.
on.
Thank you so much. You were really good. I like you. Were very good, right? Oh, I know.
Today we're on a professional photo shoot.
Love lives in the little things, in the stolen glances, in the hands reaching for each other without a second thought, in the laughter that carries across the sand long after the sun has set. And on this island, love was everywhere. It was in us. It was in the friendships that blossomed effortlessly. It was in the way the waves kissed the shore, in the golden light that wrapped itself around us as we stood on Sangu Bay. We wanted to freeze this feeling, to hold on to it forever. And so, we stepped in front of the lens of two beautiful souls, Adam and Sina, whose artistry wasn't just in capturing moments, but in holding space for love to be seen, felt, and remembered.
Yeah.
Of the jet ski.
Of the jet ski. And we're like, ah.
That's good, no?
Barefoot in the sand, wrapped in golden hour light, we celebrated us. Not just the love we share, but the love that we found all around us. The kind that lingers, that stays with you long after you've left. Because love, true love, isn't just about one person. It's in every connection, every moment, every soul that touches yours in a way that changes you. And so, these photos, these sacred memories, are not just of us, but of them too. The friends who became family, the island that became home, and the love that will live in our hearts long after we've said goodbye.
Oh, cool.
And it's electric.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
It's a fancy one.
It's a fancy one, is
Does
it?
it have?
It's growing up now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just through there.
He's gonna fly.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna fly soon. Yesterday we just.
Oh wow. That's incredible. We cannot see that, can we? It's only in slow-mo that you see how amazing nature
There's
is,
one
isn't
more.
it? You should be a nature photographer. Right, so we've got a very important task, and I keep forgetting to do this, but at the front of our bungalow I have made a little decoration so that all of the buggy drivers and us know which one that we're staying at. He did have hair, he did have a few more decorations, but unfortunately in the storm it all blew off. So today's mission, we found a pen, going to draw a little face on. He's already in his little garden, and we kind of decided, were we going to call him Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah? And all the buggy drivers think it's hilarious. He's got a little bow, which I popped under him the other day, and that seems to have stayed put. And we just thought it would be a rather little fun thing. And so far everyone really enjoys it, including us. So we're going to give him some eyes. There we go, we're going to do him an eye. So we've done one eye. Does it show up on camera?
Kinda.
Yeah. And then where's the other eye? Like over here?
Yeah. It's good for your heart, but the more you eat, the more you...
And now, as I prepared to leave, I realised that a piece of me will always remain here. And so to those who made this time so unforgettable, to the kind souls who welcomed me, who shared their laughter, their wisdom, their way of life, thank you. Thank you for showing me that home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a feeling, a connection, a moment in time that changes you forever. To the sea, to the land, to the spirit of this island, I honour you. I am grateful beyond words. Kuredu, this isn't goodbye. It's just see you again soon.